It's a beautiful day for a neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a beautiful day in this beauty wood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Could you be mine? Would you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. Always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, will you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Hey, good morning, neighbor. This is Pastor Rich Roberts from the village of Venetia. And we got a jam-packed summer full of activities in the village there in the 788 block of Venetia Road. If you haven't been, come on down. It's one of the original homesteads of all of Peters Township is there. 1762, the little log cabin right behind the Wright House, which is kind of catty corner from Wright's Church, historic Wright's Church, where we're at. Yeah, it was 1762. We were still the colony of Virginia at that time. That's pre-revolution. And so it goes back a long, long time. These the two Wright brothers, not the ones that did the airplane, but another one came up from Harrisonburg, Virginia, settled here, and began all the little settlements here right in Peters Township. So lots of history to talk about, and lots of things going forward here. Coming up this end of May, this is Memorial Day weekend. We're in, also I think they switched the folks that's normally here. Normally it's the third period, but now we got the ninth period folks, and so we're glad that they're here too and doing their work. Let's do a little Patriot. It's raining, hurricane force rain. If you went through that last night, gosh, there were tornado warnings here. In this part of Peters Township. We actually headed for the basement, took the dogs down there because it looked really, really black. But we're hoping for sunshine. So let's do a little sunshine. You are my sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You can sing along. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, and I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy if you will only say the same. But if you leave me to love another, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Yeah, and that's a song a lot of folks my age and older like to sing. It's a good sing-along song. It was written by the governor of Tennessee. And if you go to Tennessee, Nashville, Music City is in Tennessee. And so it's a great song. If you Google the rest of the lyrics, they're about 10 lyrics to that, 10 verses. The first two, acceptable to sing. But if you heard the last end of the second verse, if you leave me to love another, you'll regret it all someday. It gets really dark. It ends up almost like the Tom Dooley folk song from the, where he takes out a knife and stabs her and kills her. So anyway, the first two verses we love to sing, and they're really happy, talking about You Are My Sunshine. But Google it when you sometime today. Look at the rest of the verses. Tell me what you think. But so we're hoping for sunshine here in the village of Venetia. We got Memorial Day coming up. If you've never been to the Memorial Day Parade right here, it goes right down East McMurray. Ends up down at the VFW, and hot dogs and a nice program galore. The marching band is there, Girl Scouts and different groups, dance groups, or march down East McMurray Boulevard, and it's just a lot of fun. We've been in it every year, the 13 years we've lived here. We went to it, and then our kids, some of them are Girl Scouts, some are marching band, and so it's such a fun time that we'll be at the parade one more time. It kind of makes our beginning of Memorial Day. And then other picnics and everything that can happen for you. So we'll do a little patriotic song as we kind of go through here. But let me tell you about all the other events going up, because May will end next, Saturday on the 31st. And then when June comes in, it's just going to be a crazy busy June in the village of Venetia. Every Thursday, there's be a meal there. Now, what we've been doing for the last 12 years, we've been having Brown Bag Wednesdays. In other words, there's a concert at noon right in the village of Venetia at Historic Rites Church. And also the folks from Edwards Chapel at the corner of Chapel Hill Road and Highway 136, they come down and hang out with us too. But we're moving it from Wednesdays to Thursdays this year, and there'll be a concert at noon, but there'll also be a lunch, a $5 lunch that is just incredible. Now we're doing this the first and third Thursdays, but still come to the village, and you can eat at the schoolhouse, the Heritage Society, right next door on the second and fourth. So every Thursday in June, there's a meal going on at the village, and there's entertainment. First and third, there's concerts, there's music, live music. I think I'll be there at least for one of them, probably both of them, and do a variety of music, like you've heard already. But then it's a great lunch, and then also on second and fourth, like every second and fourth Thursday, they have a meal next door at the Venetia Senior Center. And that building is incredible. If you haven't been to there, I mean, gosh, there's just so many. You could spend your entire summer right in the village of Venetia, because there's baseball games going on every night. If you like, apple pie and baseball and hot dogs, it's all right here at the village of Venetia. You can go into the school on Wednesdays and Wednesday afternoons and Saturday mornings. The very top floor of that historic building, which will celebrate 100th anniversary next year, 1996, or 2026 rather. It's just incredible. They've got trains galore. The whole top floor is a big train display, different rooms, different gauges of trains. In fact, they're right now disassembling the G gauge, which is a big gauge, and they're going to bring that outside sometime for this summer. So when we do summertime activities, there'll be a train going around outside. Not big enough that you can ride in, but an actual physical train gauged with a diorama around it. And so we're looking forward to that. Kind of like you see that at Busch Gardens and Disney World, these outdoor train displays. But if you go inside, my goodness, every one of the rooms upstairs. And plus a hobby shop on the second floor. If you like train displays or model airplane, anything like that, there's a hobby shop on the second floor of the school, always open Saturday mornings from 9 to 12. Gosh, we just had election day this past Tuesday. So congratulations to all those victors of that primary election that we had. We were a polling precinct out at the Historic Rites Church, and so we had soup and bake sale, and I kind of hung out there during the day. Got to meet a lot of you that had come through to exercise your democratic right to vote, and so how wonderful that is. But also on Tuesday, the Wright House was open next door. And I think they're doing those occasionally throughout the summer, maybe twice a month. There'll be an open house. If you haven't been to the Museum of Western Expansion, the old Wright House across the street, it's 200 years old. And again, the cabin behind it, more than that. Come and visit. Go to the website, and I think it's Peters Creek Historical Society, Peters Creek Historical Society. Go on their website and click on there, and you can find out when the next open houses are over there. So, gosh, this is just kind of the Thursday things, the Saturday morning things that are going on. Graduation here, I think, is June the 6th. We've got a graduate atlas at our house. And so our next one to come through is Abigail, and she'll be coming into 9th grade next year. And so, and also made the color guard too. So we keep up that Roberts tradition of marching band and color guard. But graduation is on the 6th. On June the 9th begins our first week of 4 weeks of music theater camp right there at Historic Rites Church. The week of, it would be the 9th, I think, through the 13th is the Wright Company. It's their first installment of the show they're doing. They're doing Godspell Jr. It's a musical. They've done it before, years ago, when our oldest was still in the Wright Company. They did that show, and I think they did the whole show then. But this is just a week of music theater for, I don't know the ages. I know you have to stop when you're a graduating senior, but graduating seniors can be a part of this. They'll do that week, show on Friday, and then we go to the month of July. We've got 2 music theater camps going on the month of July, and one on the second week and one on the last week. And one of them is 101 Dalmatians, and that's run by Kathy's Music. And the other one is, The Little Mermaid? No, they just did that. Anyway, 2 musical go to Kathy's Music, go to that website, and you can sign up for the musical theater there. They're different age groups, 2 different weeks in the month of July, and then the Wright Company comes back again in the month of August to do a junior, I think, A Tale of Oldest Time, and that'll be for little kids. So it's just so much fun to do all this good stuff. There it is on the screen there right now. Godspell and Tale of Oldest Time, June 9th through the 13th, August 4th through the 8th. And you see 6th through seniors, and then grades 1 through 5 in that second camp of the Wright Company. But it's so we'll be glad to have you. Stop in and see us at if you ever see smoke coming out of the back of the parsonage there, that means I'm cooking on the grill, and that means that you're invited. If you see any kind of cooking going on there, stop by. We'll bash a biscuit together or have a smash burger or whatever we're cooking at the time. You're always welcome at our house. Hey, we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back and tell you about more stuff that's going on in the village of Venetia. So we'll be right back with you. Thanks. Okay, hey, we're back. A lot of information I've shared with you already about May, the end of May, Memorial Day coming up, the big parade. If you haven't been to that, it's like going to Mayberry, and it's just so cute. I mean, fire trucks and the police folks are there, Girl Scouts are there, different dance troops do their routines. The marching band is there. Then you end up down at the VFW and with the traditional. I guess there's some scholarships that happen, and so folks give their speeches, and it's just a wonderful time. Then you can get a hot dog and I think some desserts. So hopefully the weather. I think the weather's supposed to be good in the morning, of Memorial Day, that Monday, this Monday coming up, but the afternoon, I think it's going to get a little rainy. So come on out and celebrate with us. This is kind of the beginning of summer, and we have got Memorial Day, then we go to 4th of July, and then Labor Day kind of ends up the summer. But I like a song that we always sing. We'll be doing this in church this Sunday for Memorial Day, some patriotic tunes that are coming. In fact, a good friend of mine I was in school with back at Fox Chapel, and we graduated in '78 together. He's coming from England. He's spent his entire teaching life and married and has a family, and just was elected as vice mayor of one of the boroughs, one of the provinces over there in the English countryside. And so he's coming this weekend to be with his family here in the Fox Chapel area. But he'll be here Sunday at church at 9:30. And he's a monster jazz pianist. He plays organ at their Moravian church in the town in England where he's a part of. And he's going to share the message about being a Christian in politics, because that's what he's doing now. He just got elected this office, and so I told him, share as much as you want, Greg. We used to play in study hall back when we were in high school. He played the piano, I played the guitar, and we were doing South's Gonna Do It Again, that Charlie Daniels Band song, songs that were popular back then. But here's a little called, written by Catherine Lee Bates in 1904. She was a professor of English over here on the East Coast in Boston, and wanted to see America. So she boarded a train in, I think, 1893, and went, from Boston, went to the lakes of the Minnesota, to the hills of Tennessee, crossed the plains of Texas from sea to Sinus, ended up in Pikes Peak on a July morning, and yet it was still very chilly. If you've ever been to Pikes Peak, I took a youth group up there, about 25, 30 years ago, and it was, you could see the snow on the peak, and it was July. But she was there, and she said it was absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful. And this professor of English wrote a poem that talked about these spacious skies. And she published a poem, they put music to it, and this is it. Catherine Lee Bates, 1893. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesty above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for heroes proved in liberating strife, who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, may God thy gold refine, till all success be nobleness, and every gain divine. Oh, beautiful for patriots' dreams that sees beyond the years, thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God mend thine every flaw, confirm thy soul in self-control, thy liberty in law. From a train ride across America in 1893, Catherine Lee Bates wrote that song. And all the way into 1923, the nation was looking for a national anthem at that time. We didn't have one. All the other nations had one. And so there was a debate going on. Should it be Francis Scott Key, Star Spangled Banner, or should it be America the Beautiful? Well, Catherine Lee Bates died before the decision was made, and it turned out to be, of course, the Star Spangled Banner. But beautiful words for this great, great country. If you get a chance to come out on Memorial Day, it's just a fun parade, or if you're standing in maybe one of the cemeteries around and honoring those troops, bold men and women that have gone before, that keep us safe, that we're able to do things like this. We're able to have, a great school to go to. And, and we're thinking this morning, I heard that this morning when I got up, that two assistants or two folks that worked at the Israel consulate or something in Washington, D.C. were gunned down. And just a horrific thing. Young people just ambushed and shot. And that's not what we're about in America, and you know that, and I know that. And so we need to kind of get back to our values, which is what America the Beautiful is all about. And if we can help you do that by providing good places to nurture your gifts and graces, like in music theater. You got a great school district here. Oh my goodness, my kids come home and share some of their stories of what they're learning and the teaching process that goes on here. It's just fantastic. So much to be proud of. We had a chance last weekend to see the play that was going on. And then a month before that, Mamma Mia. So much talent and so much fun. And that's just the music theater part. That's not, counting all the athletic competitions that go on. That we love to come out to also the basketball, the football team. Oh my goodness, going to the outdoor football games and being a part of the crowd. It's just that's part of being free, and it's part of being America. And so we love that. So sum up what's going on in the wonderful village of Venetia. It's around the 788 block of Venetia Road. There's Historic Rites Church. There's the parsonage where we live, and then on the other side is the old Venetia School, which is the Heritage Center. And then 2 doors away from that, on the other side of the road, is the Peters Creek Museum, the Wright House, 200-year-old house with 1762 log cabin right behind it, one of the original structures in Peters Township. But we've got plenty to celebrate, and we start that this weekend with the parade. And then in June, every Thursday in June, there's a lunch in the village of Venetia. You come. And on 1st and 3rd, you can come to Historic Rites Church. The folks there at the church will make a great lunch, $5. T-bones and baked potatoes, key lime pie for dessert. It's incredible. Maybe not that. That might not be the menu that day. But 1st and 3rd, 2nd and 4th, you go next door to the Heritage Center, the senior center that meets over there. Every 2nd and 4th Thursday, they'll have a program. And then so you can spend all your Thursday lunches in the historic village of Venetia. And we will welcome you there. Also, at the same time going on in June, starting June the 9th, the Wright Company will do their first music theater training for the summer. And it's for 6th grade through seniors that have graduated. They're doing Godspell Junior. So they'll meet every day, Monday through Friday, and then Friday put a show together. And how exciting is that? That's incredible to be able to do that. And then in August, they'll be back again. Again, the Wright Company, from the 4th through the 8th, tale as old as time. And that's a junior show. If you haven't seen those 1st through 5th grade shows that they do, they're just a laugh a minute. And such cuteness and such joy. And the parents come and grandparents come and actually fill that auditorium there at Historic Rites Church. But in between, so we got June and we got August, and in between 2 weeks in July, Kathy's Music will have music theater camps also. One of them for the little kids, I think 1st through 5th again, 101 Dalmatians. And at the end of that week, they'll begin Monday morning, like at 9 o'clock. They'll go till like 2. And then a performance on Friday night, 101 Dalmatians. And then their other show, I think it's the 2nd week of July. And that'll be, there it is, 101 101 Dalmatians, and ages 6 through 10. Mona Jr., ages 10 and up, July 7th through the 11th. And they're just incredible shows. So put all these on your calendar. Mark them down now because there's just so much activity going on in the village of Venetia. And again, we welcome you anytime. Every Sunday morning, we're there at 9:30. Come on up to Edwards Chapel. That's a historic church too, at 11 o'clock, and we'll see you up there. Baseball happens every night of the week in the village, 4 different fields, so lots of activity going on. Come by, see Kona, see Brutus, Brutus the Wonder Dog, and we'll just enjoy our time here together. So, hey, little God Bless America, take us out of here and then we'll be done. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless you guys, and we love you, and come see us in the village of Venetia. Goodbye.